That was a curveball.
That was unexpected.
That was a curveball. Hey everybody, this is Gabriel with the Simplex crew. Today I'm excited to have Javier from First Trucking Xtreme joining us. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So Javi, we've known each other for like what, 15 plus years now?
That's correct, long time.
Yeah, we wanted to have you here today because I mean you've been doing this for 20 plus years, so you know we love bringing in clients that have so much experience and so much to share with other clients or potential clients or carriers coming into the business. So tell us about your journey. How did you get into trucking?
Well, I mean, I started when I was 18 years old. Me and my dad decided to open up a company one day, and we've been here ever since.
Awesome, man. What are some of the obstacles you faced early on, and how did you learn from them?
Well, I started from scratch, so I didn't even know how to dispatch, but there's a lot of obstacles, raids, how to move trucks, a bunch of different scenarios.
One of the things that I've seen throughout the years, because I started off servicing your account, when I came on board, and I noticed that you have a high retention. Like even now when we were renewing your insurance, I recognize a bunch of the drivers from back in the day when I was servicing the account. How do you retain your drivers? Why do they stick with you?
Man, pretty much patience. They have a tough job, so you gotta be very nice to them. It's not easy being out there, in the truck for 20 days without your family, without everything. So just, you gotta be mindful of them.
One of the things also, like you work a lot with owner operators. You have very few owned trucks and you focus mostly on owner operators. A lot of clients that we have focus on leasing trucks or owning their own trucks. What makes you want to work with owner operators more than leasing or having your own trucks?
To me, it's just easier for, I guess, what I do, having them bringing everything in their truck, their trailer, less issues, and I just, preferably, I guess it's a personal issue.
So obviously, we're in a tough market right now. So, walk me through the market over the 20 years that you've been in this, the ups and downs. What do you see when you started versus how the market has evolved and where it is today, and where do you think it's going to be in the future?
When we started, loads were like 60, 70 cents a mile, and we were still making, fuel was like 80, 90 cents. It was a lot cheaper than now. But now, with fuel spiking up, down, it's so hard to maintain like a steady level of what the drivers think is a good load or not a good load. So it's tough to be out there, be like, wait, now it's $2 a mile, oh, now it's $3 a mile. And it's to maintain that level is tough. In the beginning, to me, like in early 2000, it was a lot easier than nowadays to maintain a.
And walk me through how nowadays you work. Do you get your loads from direct shippers? Are you on load boards? How is it that you get the loads?
Now we do a little bit of everything, man. Load boards, direct customers, direct brokers. Word of mouth. You hear, back in the days, it was just phone calls and that's all we had,
Yeah.
There was no technology whatsoever. But now it gets a little easier because you have a lot more avenues to go out there and try to find something.
Awesome, man. So Javier, when did you first start working with Simplex?
It was back in 2002, I believe. 2002.
I came in 2005 and obviously started servicing your account then. Tell us a little bit about how Simplex has been able to help you along the way.
Simplex helped me from day one. From not even knowing what a logbook was to, right now being an expert at doing all that stuff. So it's been there for me for a lot of permitting, inspections, everything since day one.
I know we've done, probably when I was servicing your account, we did like about 5 DOT audits, and those were very stressful. Coming in, being there a whole week, going through all your drivers, all your records, and how do you think you were able to be prepared because of Simplex in those times?
They just taught me pretty much everything I know from the beginning, from everything that was, because like I said, we just started. I was a young guy, 18 years old, had no idea, and from now, pretty knows everything about trucking right now, and pretty much had a real good record of DOT safety audits with Simplex.
Yeah, you obviously you guys have had a really good rating, and obviously that helped out. A few years after you started working with us on the DOT and TPTS side, we were able to open up our insurance agency, and obviously, you were one of the first ones that gave us a shot at the insurance. Talk to us about the insurance, that's something that weighs heavy on carriers today. How it was back in the day when we first started doing insurance together to what it is today.
Now it's very tough, man. In the beginning, it was, we're paying $6,000-$7,000 a truck. Now we're like 14, 15, 16,000. It's a big jump, especially down here in South Florida. But they've always, been straight up with me and giving me the best I could probably get.
One of the things we always tell, our carriers, and you've always believed in, is the importance of having a good safety record and being ready for an audit, because a conditional rating or having a lot of alerts can affect your insurance premiums and obviously can hurt your bottom line if you get a conditional. Certain brokers don't want to work with you and stuff like that. What would be your advice to carriers out there about maintaining a good safety score and having somebody like Simplex assist them?
Yeah, man, if you guys want to save money and really do it, maintain a good, very, very good DOT, will make your hurt a lot. And Simplex will help you do that from day one.
Awesome.
They're always helping.
So what's some advice you would give to somebody starting their trucking business as of today?
Patience. The industry has ups and downs. You might have a couple of bad months, but then, it's worth it in a while. Make sure, take care of your drivers. That's the number one reason why we're out here. Without them, we won't be able to move any freight, do nothing. And be responsible. Make sure you have all your, your I's dotted, your T's crossed out there.
So what do you like most about being in the trucking business?
What I like most is pretty much trying to move trucks from point A to point B, have the drivers happy, be a profitable company, safe, profitable, and just enjoy day in trucking.
And what made you first get into trucking?
Well, pretty much owning my own business, being profitable, at a young age, and just fell in love with it ever since. So I've been here.
And you would say that this is a business that if you do it right, you can make good money.
Yeah, you can be very profitable when you do it right. That's correct.
Well, Javier, thanks for joining us. It was awesome to have you here sharing your knowledge and your experience, with our Simplex clientele. It's been 15 years. It's been amazing watching what you've been able to do with the company, knowing it's a family-run business, and what you've been able to do and how you've been able to retain your drivers, because you don't see that much in the industry today.
No, thank you for having us, man. Appreciate it, Gabriel.
Awesome, man.
So
Good having you.
Thank you.
Again, I want to thank Javier for joining us from First Trucking Xtreme. This is Gabriel from Simplex Group signing off.